Hello, I'm Indiana Smith, and welcome to my channel. Tonight's game is Blood on the Clocktower, Trouble Brewing. Our host is Scuba Steve. With that out of the way, let's get this adventure started.
Let's start the game. Okay. Anybody not get a character? Nope. Awesome. Good night. Good morning. Player game. I think I'll give you 7 minutes on the first day.
So who's got any juicy gossip that they want to share?
That's a BMR roll. That's not in town or trouble brewing.
Guys, I am the atheist, so Z Wilk, would you like to chat?
Sure, where do you want to go?
Let's go to the Raven Keeper's Tavern.
Okay.
Mike, want to chat?
Sure, lead the way.
Artist Studio.
All right.
How's it going, guys?
It's going.
But where is it going?
Probably not in a good direction. So I imagine someone will
is
probably
the
die
question.
before the end of the night.
Want to go chit chat in the asylum, Indy?
Okay.
How goes it?
It goes. Shorter night than previous.
So did you sleep through the night, or were you having some insomnia?
Nope, no insomnia here.
Yeah, same. I was asleep all night. It was quite refreshing.
I know, right?
Anything you might want to tell me about your role?
Not really. Why?
All
Did you
right.
want to talk about your role?
I mean, we can stay tight-lipped if you want. I mean, I mean, if we don't share anything, though, we'll never learn anything. So it's a thing, I guess.
True.
Trust has to be sown.
Well, you want to give a 3 count?
Sure. Oh no, let's do 2 for 2. I am either the Undertaker or the Raven Keeper.
I'm either the chef or the virgin. So,
Well, why don't we head back to the town?
copy that.
Alrighty.
Hey, Indy, do you want to talk?
Okay, and where to?
Barbershop. Hey, so what do you want to do before I give too much or too little?
I don't know. I guess, did you want to do a 3 for 3?
Sure, I'll do a 3 for 3. I'm either the Virgin, the Slayer, or the Empath.
Yeah, I'm either the Undertaker, the Virgin, or the Chef.
Okay. If I were the Virgin, you would you nominate me? Assuming you weren't also the Virgin.
Uh, Probably wouldn't want to.
Okay. All right. If obviously, given my claims, if you were the Virgin, I wouldn't want to nom you. Okay. Have you spoken to Mike today?
Not yet.
Okay. All right. I think that's it from me.
Okay,
All right. Good talk.
good talk.
But
That would be kind of bad.
Well, that means that we are all pretty important, supposedly.
Z, do you want to talk?
Who said that?
I did. Sabinite.
Oh yeah, sure. Hang on. No Sicing has a problem with his audio, so I was trying to help. Sorry. Where are we going? Barbershop. Okay.
anybody heard any outsider claims?
The
Yes.
two people I've talked to, I have not. You've heard of an outsider claim?
Yes. Yes, I
Hmm.
have. Oh wait, no,
Okay.
no, I'm sorry, no. I had my where they were on the list. I was looking in the wrong spot.
Oh,
My
okay.
Well, that's taken care of.
Yeah, because if we hear a single outsider claim, that means we have a drunk somewhere, which is not great, but sounds like there have been none, so that's not bad then.
Yeah.
Just imagine Steve put in all the non-info roles.
Welcome back. Give you guys 1 minute. Chat amongst yourselves before I open up noms.
So no one is claiming outsider then, right?
Not that I've heard.
Not that I've heard.
There are no. So if you guys draw your focus to the center of the Grim, where it says 5011 for the player counts, there are no base outsiders.
Right. So we're just ruling out
Baron.
Baron and a drunk. So that's handy.
Well, I mean, the drunk wouldn't know they were the drunk either, anyway. So
Right, but if we can't just have a drunk, so there would have to be another outsider if there was a drunk for Baron.
correct.
Did anybody get any information only on the first night, and like that's all they get?
Whoever that was, I could barely hear you, so I don't know what you were saying.
I think he asked if anyone had any information.
On the first
Any-
night.
Yeah, any night one
Alright,
information.
sorry,
That
I'm
was the
asking
question.
Any info on the first night?
So top 4 rolls. No.
No, I had a good sleep all night long, so
I've heard that we have a first night info role in play.
Okay. I guess they just don't want to say who they are.
Nominations are open.
Hmm.
So I've heard that Indy, I believe, might not be on the up and up, but I don't want to like outright done for that person. Does anybody else feel like it's worth nominating Indy? Because I can if we need to start the killing.
Sabinite will nominate Indy.
Davenite nominates Indy and dies. Everybody goes to sleep. Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff.
Yes,
Good
morning.
No sizing. 5 minutes today.
Okay, so I need to speak up. So me dying not so great. But what I can give you is that I was the empath, and both Indy and Ethan were showing up as good. Obviously, I trust Indy, but Ethan seems good unless I'm the drunk, which seems unlikely. So
Okay.
not perfect info, but it definitely I think narrows down who the evil team is to the top right section.
Indy, can we talk
Okay, where?
to the barber shop?
Lost.
So you're obviously the virgin. I'm gonna tell you I'm the mayor. So hopefully we could maybe get a mayor win. But Sabanite gave me 3 roles, and 2 of them are already being claimed by others. So unless he is the 3rd one, maybe he was a spy. I don't know. Because he gave me Virgin and Empath as 2 of the 3. Virgin obviously not being it, and Empath if we believe no sizing.
He could have been lying about all 3 of them.
Yeah, he gave me Slayer for the other one, so he either is the Slayer or he lied to me. Z-Wilk says that she gets information, but seeming that no sizing me and you are all 3 good, I'm less likely to believe that those other 3 people. I'm not sure though. But if I hear any more information, I'll just talk to you about it since you're confirmed.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey Ethan, can we chat?
Yes.
Let's go to the Alchemist lab.
Okay.
Indy, do you want to talk?
Okay, where to?
Barbershop? All right, so you're pretty well confirmed.
Yeah. I seem to be getting a lot of haircuts here, too.
Yeah. I am going to go ahead and hard claim to you, I am the soldier. So I'm... Let's see. So I don't really know much about the top half, Ethan, Zwick, and the Lost, but I'm think if one of them is the demon, if they can kill me in the night, that will be very helpful. Because that'll burn a kill. So if you can kind of spread word that I'm probably fortune teller, that's someone that the demon should probably target. So if you can tell other people that I'm claiming fortune teller, I would appreciate that.
Okay.
Because yeah, that'll help us if we can burn a demon kill, because I have no idea right now, really. Because I talked to Sabanite, he gave me Virgin, Empath, and Slayer, and then died to you, and then no sizing claimed Empath, so.
Okay.
Back. 1 minute to discuss before opening noms.
The Lost will nominate Z.
All right, noms are open. The Lost nominates Z. Lost. Why should Z be put to death today?
I defer my counsel to Sabanite.
Okay. So to everybody I gave 3 for 3s with, I lied to you. I'm the chef with a 0. Assuming my information is correct, and assuming no sizings Zero as an empath is correct. Our evil team has to be exactly Mike and Z-Wilk. I think Z-Wilk's claim to me was one that, if she had to star pass, is a better claim to star pass with, and is also one that could stay alive if it got out.
So I can speak up and say I agree with that. The only thing that I'll say is Sabanite could also have tried to kill themselves with a spy, but that seems less likely that they'd want to kill themselves so quickly. So I agree with this.
Z, your defense.
Not a huge deal if I die. And that logic is pretty airtight.
All right.
Yeah, I have nothing else to say.
3 votes required to put Z-Wilk on the block.
Hmm.
4 votes is enough. He is on the block. Second call for nominations. Well, due to the deafening silence, I'm going to assume nobody's going to be nominating today. So, in that case, Z-Wilk is executed and dies. Everybody goes to sleep. Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. No one died last night.
Ooh.
Is there a monk? Well, they're not. You know what? I'll go ahead and say I'm the soldier. So I think they tried to kill me.
Lost. What did you see Z as?
I saw Z as the poisoner.
So I think Mike is lying and Mike killed a dead person. I think Mike's the demon and you should absolutely try and kill Mike.
I agree with everything, but I have heard of a monk. So that could have just been a monk kill, but the information all points to Mike being evil.
Well, since, we're slowly going to the end here, do Mike and Ethan want to claim what they are publicly?
Sure, it probably won't matter. I'm the mayor.
Okay.
And I'm the soldier.
What about you, Lost?
I'm the Undertaker.
Okay. So then you can either confirm or deny the claims that both me and Sabanite have made, no?
Yes.
Lost wouldn't have seen sizing. You died at night, not
Yeah.
not X.
The only people I've seen, the only corpses I've buried were Sabanite and Z. So.
Okay. Well, can you confirm them?
Sabanite appears to be the chef, and Z appears to be the poisoner.
Yeah.
Z, did we still have beef?
No. That's what I told you. Wait, no, never mind. I'm not the poisoner. You guys are crazy.
No.
I mean,
it doesn't. No.
I could be wrong, but I think this is pretty clear cut. Kill Mike.
I will say, and this is me defending myself, so you guys can take it or leave it for whatever it is. If there is a poisoner, they could have hit the Lost as well.
Yeah.
And I mean, really long shot, possibly hit Sabanite first night too, but that's very unlikely.
A poisoner hitting the a poisoner being alive to hit the Lost last night would be Ethan or you, Mike, which means the other is evil because there has to be a demon between the two of you.
I have
The Lost Cole called my roll after I refused to tell them what I was, which was an interesting conversation. So they're either exactly the spy, or so they're either exactly the spy, which means there's no poisoner, or the Undertaker.
Or the Undertaker, right?
And if there's a poisoner, they couldn't have poisoned both me and the empath on night one.
And the fact that if there's a poisoner, there's not a spy. If there's a spy, there's not a poisoner. So
yeah,
sure, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty clear cut that it's Mike.
I would concur.
Noms are open.
Ethan nominates Mike.
Ethan, nominate Mike. Is there anything you would like to add to this accusation, Ethan?
Oh, this was just a witch chick.
Mike, your defense.
I pretty much laid it out already. It makes sense. So,
all right, 2 votes required to put Mike on the block.
Ba-dum.
5 votes is enough. Final call for nominations.
So I can't nominate, but I think it's a little weird that Z voted. That's the only thing I'll say, but I don't know. I feel pretty confident still about my vote.
Mike will nominate Ethan.
Mike nominates Ethan. Mike, why should no one die today?
Oh, it would be a tie, wouldn't it? Well, there are only 4 of us, so nobody dying is not the worst thing in the world. But also, I'm not evil, and from what it sounds like, the only other person that could be then would be Ethan. So I'm throwing the nomination that way.
Ethan, your defense.
Mayor, empath, got a 0. Good.
All right. 5 votes required to tie.
I don't really know what else to say.
Mike, for what it's worth, the other evil pair would have been me and the Lost, because evil chef meta wins.
Yeah.
All right. Mike is executed and dies. Congratulations, good team.
Yay!
Mike, I'm so sorry.
Someday a chef will not beat me, but that day is not today.
Oh my gosh,
that was a really tough game, actually.
Wow. This is the first game that I've been on the winning team, so I'm very happy.
Small games are tough. I was like, all of a sudden I needed to have my shit together, like as the evil team. No, but like when you're evil and there's 15 people, you can kind of like, hide in the shadows a little bit. But I had to like have my, that was pressure I just crumpled under. I'm so sorry, Mike.
Oh no, that's perfectly fine. Sabanite, all-star performance. Way to figure everything out immediately.
Well, this was a kind of game that like I was waffling when I set it up because I was like, this can go fast in either direction because of the player count and the roles in it. I was like, if Z snipes the right person right away and the right power roll were to nom the Virgin right away, then suddenly good team is in a massive hole and evil's running away with it. Conversely, if it went the other way, there's so much power that it was just like, this is a tough. And that's the thing about not having outsiders that makes it an even bigger challenge.
Right.
And when someone tries to kill the
Virgin,
Virgin,
see a poisoned mayor victory though. For
We could have
like, how great is the mayor being like, no, I'm the mayor, we're good, and it's like, yeah, you're poisoned. Yeah, no, we're fine not voting on that.
like, Steve, we could add the Sentinel if you really want to.
Oh, that's true.
What does the Sentinel do?
The Sentinel adds, well, possibly here. I'll put it up so everybody can
Oh,
see.
possibly adds an outsider. Okay.
Yeah, there might be one extra or one fewer
Yeah.
outsider.
Which
Three
at 7 is
outsiders.
one of the hardest ones to balance properly.
Yeah, but hey, it was a 30-minute game, so.
Yeah, exactly.
You all got poisoned every round.
So Z, who did you poison the second night?
I just kept poisoning the Lost.
Yeah, Z kept it on the Lost, and I was faced with a tough decision there. And I was like, the chef. Well, they died to the Virgin, so I cannot give them an evil token because that would just broadcast you're poisoned.
Right.
And I was like, shit, I'm waffling like, what could I possibly give that would make any kind of sense? And then I just sort of fell on, well, sometimes the truth can be really unbelievable, especially with the chef meta going around. Like, what if I just tell the truth?
Yeah.
That was the tough part about that because they were Virgin killed, and I was like, damn it, because I would have said poisoner if I could. If they had just been town like nomination executed, that absolutely would have done it. But I was really stuck because of the Virgin death.
Yeah, so instead of me sniping the empath, instead of me sniping the empath, say the chef just sniped the Virgin on the first day.
Pretty much, yeah.
Happens.
Yep.
Yeah,
And that's
Chef
the other
is
thing
like
too.
MVP for 7 players.
You could,
You know what would
Poisoner,
have been really great? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as Poisoner, 4 out of the 5 roles, well, really 3 out of the 5 roles would have been great to like Chef, Virgin, or Empath would have been great because Virgin would have failed if Townsfolk nommed creating sus. Empath would have gotten a 1 creating sus. Chef number would have been wrong. Like there was that was the other thing about setting up the game. Like it can really go in one direction very, very quickly.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the thing that makes sense though for going for the Lost is that they're sat between 2 demons. So if there's any roles that like would just be inclined to go for their neighbors, you definitely want to stop that in its tracks. But unfortunately, that didn't really help in this case.
Yeah.
Well, and poisoning an Undertaker is usually really good.
Of course.
Yep.
It just because outsiders can't die to the Virgin either, so that would have also been really helpful. Because if you would have shown any outsider, then
exactly
it would have thrown suspicion on everybody being drunk for the poisoner. So that would have been helpful.
I think that was just the best case scenario for good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it did. It just the everything, the dominoes fell perfectly for them.
Yeah, no, that was perfect.
Yeah, as soon as I talked to Sabanite and he told me that it was 0, I was like, all right, well, pretty much got this cleaned up.
Yeah.
And here the intent too with the chef was there's so much default sus on the chefs now.
I didn't know Indy was the Virgin. I was gonna try to live this game. Like, I was gonna try to make it to final 3.
I didn't want to say that I was relieved, but I was absolutely relieved because I was like, man, I really want Indy to die because then I get more information, but I can't be the one to do it because then I might die, and that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
And it would have been, I mean, had he not said Virgin and Washerwoman when we talked originally and then said he didn't sleep, I wouldn't have had any suspicion on him to be like, well, this can't be right.
Now that's funny, Sabanite, because you told me Virgin, Empath, and Slayer, I think it was, and Slayer was one of my bluffs. So I'm like, okay, Virgin or Empath. If Virgin, he'll probably die, or he'll probably be confirmed tonight. And if Empath, then we should just poison Sabanite all game. And then, like, the first night you nominate and die to a Virgin. So it's like, well, I don't know anything then.
Yeah. And well, my fake empath number was right. I did give you an empath 1.
Well, yeah, but the actual empath had a 0. I know. Yeah, you were actually correct. I'm like, oh, so the empath number's right. Hopefully, and then there was a little sus forming on Indy, and I'm like, okay, this is going perfect. We'll kill Indy, and then poison Sabanite, and it'll go to 0, and we'll be looking great. And then everything fell apart instantly.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had, and that's what, yeah, is with the Virgin kill. Because I had used Sabanite on my list of like people to poison, because I was like, because Mike and I talked, and I was like, okay, so he's the empath, and then I was like, all right, well, I either have to pick no sicing or the loss, because I knew what Ethan was, and I was pretty sure he was telling the truth. So
And then,
just
yeah,
picked
I
the loss,
confirmed
but
it
I
by
should've
trying to
picked
kill
no
him the
sicing.
second night.
I
Yeah.
always tend to hard claim to an evil person. It never fails.
And that concludes tonight's game. If you liked the video and like to see more, click the buttons that do the things. And if you have any comments, leave them below. And until next time, keep adventuring.